Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. Turnip Boy robs a bank. Turnip Boy freaking wipes back to front. While this jovial route looks cute, he's actually been causing illegal havoc across multiple games by refusing to pay property tax, disrespecting the IRS, performing armed robbery, committing fraud, cyberbullying, vandalizing property, and worst of all, disrespecting someone's waifu. So today, I'm going to 100% every single Turnip Boy game. The game starts the way most great adventures do, with a visit from the IRS, as we're told that we owe a ton of property tax on our little greenhouse. Yep, rip that up. Oh, first achievement. Boom! Just that easy. But apparently the law here is a bit more complicated than that, as Mayor Onion tells us that we still owe him 6 figures in taxes. Our generous leader tells us, though, that if we become his personal assistant for a few weeks, that we'll be able to pay off the debt in no time. He gives us our first task to clear out the animals of a nearby barn. But because a couple tough-looking weeds block our path, it's time to explore around town. I pick up the watering can, giving me my first ability, watering. I start talking to a bunch of the fellow food people here. To 100% this game, I'm gonna have to solve all their problems, and boy howdy do they have them. This dude's snail roommate won't pay his rent, this carrot lost her baby, we have to help this blueberry find love, all sorts of little quests like that. While exploring in the forest, I find the soil sword, which will allow me to clear any grass obstacles that stand in my way, and also commit my favorite crime in manslaughter. The main activity we're gonna need to do to 100% this game is to make like the White House in 1972 and shred every single document we find. Like this sandwich receipt and some poor guy's 1099 form, which actually you wouldn't need to be filled out because you only need to fill out a 1099 if an employer paid you over $600. But you didn't come here for obscure IRS tax knowledge, you came here for funny mustache man, get many achievements. What's this? Oh, I got an achievement. You obtain a good chunk of gold that makes you feel good. Reward the players so they stay engaged. It's working on me, guys! Inside the barn, I meet Slay Queen 32, who is a streamer, and just like every content creator, is extremely narcissistic and just so based and really needs your tier 3 sub. This is actually a great time to bring up that you guys should subscribe to the channel. I do a ton of other 100%s, like Power World, I did Plants vs. Zombies 2. It's like this game was optimized for the algorithm. Slay Queen 32 will only allow me entrance into the barn if I become a tier 3 sub. As far as I know, there's no way for Turnip Boy to log onto Twitch, as A, there are no computers for him to use, and B, he's a turnip. I wander around Veggieville in vain, trying to find an internet connection, but this will prove to be one of the lasting lessons of Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. Things aren't always what you expect them to be. See, this guy below the barn sells sub sandwiches. The first time I talked to him, he was chatting about how he needed an influencer to show off his goods. I talked to him again, and he gave me a tier 3 sub. It was a sandwich the whole time. If this is any indication, this playthrough will truly test my notoriously poor reading comprehension. Oh, it's an actual sub. I didn't put that together. I'm too digital media coded. Not only does this get me deeper into the barn, it also gives me a heartfelt thank you note from Slay Queen. Wow, I guess streamers do really care about their tier 3 subs. With that, I've gained access to the first dungeon in this game where I find the boom boots. These allowed me to kick bombs and use their explosions both to attack enemies and open up new areas. All the while, I'm still on the lookout for things to rip up. In Mayor Onion's office, I find a book on how to pay your taxes. Oh my god! Brother ripped the whole book in half! Dude, Turnip Boy's got that strong. After making my way through a few more bomb puzzles, I stumble onto this dungeon's boss, a pig that's gotten huge from eating too much fertilizer. Oh! Guess I'm just built a little different. Oh my god, I'm taking damage from the bomb. I didn't realize that I was going to. That was it? Oh, that was easy. Get screwed! Plants run this town, baby. What the heck are those? It's bacon. Not only am I rewarded with a heart container, the next room has the precious fertilizer the mayor's been searching for. And more important than all of that is the gift I receive on my way out. For your efforts, Yo! Yo! Oh my god, it's a good day to be king. Oh my god, I actually got a crown. Nice. Oh my god, his little crown, it's so cute. On the way, the sandwich guy gives me some more ripping fodder. I can also get into this room on to the left where I solve a very simple bomb kicking puzzle for another heart fruit. Oh, really? That seemed way too easy. Okay. Back in the village square, Mayor Onion gives me my next task. I must retrieve a 4-pronged spear from a farmhouse to the south. Luckily, the swarm of IRS agents that previously crowded the entrance have left, giving me a tax-free path down the entrance. But you know what also is completely tax-free? Downloading the sponsor of today's video, Asphalt Legends Unite, that you can get now for completely free. Asphalt Legends Unite is the premier multiplayer arcade racing game that I said I was awful at last time I did a sponsorship for them, but I've actually gotten a lot better now. I think my favorite part of the game is you can perform this this like car foo spin thing and just completely annihilate the other cars, like I do not think the driver will be recovering from that. The game features over 250 cars for you to race through the streets of places like San Francisco, the Himalayas, and Singapore. And coolest of all, you can play Asphalt Legends anywhere you can think of, as it's out right now on PS5, PS4, Android, iOS, PC, Xbox, and your Steam Deck. And soon it'll be available on Nintendo Switch too. Not to mention there's crossplay, so you can race your friends no matter what platform they play on. And if you use the link down below, you'll get a premium bonus pack filled with special launch rewards. And if you are a fan of Asphalt Legends 9, no need to worry, as your progress from that game will completely carry over to Asphalt Legends Unite. So head on down there to get downloading Asphalt Legends Unite, and thanks to them for sponsoring today's video. But not only did that open up the path to the next dungeon, it also lets us meet a bunch of new NPCs, and more importantly, more documents to rip. I get yet another achievement for tearing up a receipt before finding out I'm gonna need an item to get into the next dungeon. Clearly, I got some more exploring to do. I do everything I can in this area, and decide to check the trash before I leave, only to find a lost baby carrot. How in the world did you lose him all the way over here? You're at like the northmost tip of the map. I head to the carrot and deliver the baby back to her babysitter, who I'm sure is gonna do a much better job this time. On my return trip, I decide to see if I can finally solve the issue of Jerry the snail, who this blueberry is telling me is refusing to pay his rent. Wait, what if I just kill this guy? I just realized this. Because remember he said that guy was like taking him space. Oh, I got money! Oh, I found this rent money. Jerry was gonna pay his rent. No! No, he was about to! No! Oh, God! Oh, and I killed him. Oh, God. Bro, why did you kill Jerry? Dude, you told me to. No, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, he had his rent money? Cool beans. Ha ha ha. Oh, he doesn't care now. Why did I do that? I get over the fact that I'm a brutal murderer perhaps too quickly and head back to the farmhouse, which I can now enter with the help of the carrot's babysitter stool. With that, it's time for dungeon number 2. This place is much more expensive than the farmhouse, and it is a lot darker here too. I find some diary entries lying around, which are usually the bane of a non-reader like me's existence, but luckily, they're kept pretty short. Apparently, there was a nuclear blast that made all humans of the world die, and gave all the vegetables life. How lovely. As I progress deeper, I find my way into the idle icebox, where things are about to get even weirder. Apparently, the vegetables here have a cult-like worship to their refrigerated home, and have been using its preservation qualities to live forever. Apparently, there was an old potato garden at the entrance to this graveyard pretty close to my greenhouse. I just assumed this younger guy was his son, but no! The younger guy is his father, and he refuses to go see his son, else he dies of old age leaving the icebox. Bro, I just came for the funny tax jokes. This is too much! As penance for blowing up the blockade they had set up, the Cosmic Brownie, who seems to be in charge of everything here, asked me to take a look at the mission board and start helping the people of the icebox, which will get me the keys I need to keep moving through the farmhouse. They also want me to turn on the generator that's keeping them all alive. So needy. Eventually, I stumble onto this terrifying jarred pickle who seems to be holding a knife. Isn't that funny? I wonder if he says anything funny. Hey, are you related to Don Turnipchino? If you are, you're lucky I'm in this jar. If I weren't, you'd be sleeping with the rotten. That mobster family decided to step on our turf. Who do they think they are holding their meetings in that stupid greenhouse? Oh my god, I am actually part of that family. I actually am part of the mob. That was an absurd lore drop. After doing some fetch quests for the poor trapped icebox dwellers, I get the keys I need to progress. But I'm also given a new item, the move mittens, that'll let me move these blocky melons and explore the rest of the farmhouse. As I go down, I find my last fetch quest item, yet another lost baby. I also found the draft notice of Matthew Rigsby, the guy who's been mentioned in all these spooky diary entries talking about the end of the world or whatever. I can't even process this. Everything's been way too heavy today. As I deliver the lost baby back to its cranberry mom, I'm starting to realize something about this world. Nobody cares about anything here. Children are dying, and like people are just like, okay, moving on with their days. Now I have the last key I need to get through the farmhouse, and I keep pushing. The next room appears to be Matthew's bedroom, and on the bed is a message from the president informing his parents that he's been missing in action since June 15th, 2020. Decide to not dwell on the bad news, tear it up, and head to the next room, where I'm a bit surprised by this boss fight. Oh, he has HP. Okay. What is this for then? Oh, I can move it in all directions. It's not like the bomb where it just gets sent. Okay. So then I should just water the bomb. Okay, we gotta get this ankle right. That did not work. Oh, this is gonna work. Oh, I took so much damage doing that. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Okay. I was playing in the beginning, but the mood all changed. Okay, I don't know why I would go through all the trouble of doing all this other stuff when I could just use my sword. Oh, I want that heart so bad. Oh my god, I need that heart so bad. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why you would go through all the trouble to do this. I mean, that did do a lot of damage, I won't lie, but was it worth it? Who knows? Should just use my sword. Okay. Why does he have toast on his back? That part I just still don't understand. Nice! Good night, stupid cat! Take that, cat. Vegetables reign supreme. In the next room, I turn on the generator and grab the spray paint, which our friend Graffiti Guy is gonna need for his next masterpiece. I'm starting to slowly piece things together here. I still have to get my fork from the folks in the icebox, and I run into a girl named Annie on the way up there. Side note, did you see the Pickled Gang in the Idle Icebox? They're a notorious gang around these parts, and I'm surprised they haven't enlisted anyone to help them break out yet. Please don't help them, Turnip Boy. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do just that. Unfortunately, I can't figure out a way to go against Annie's wishes just yet, but don't worry, I'll be back. For now, I grab the fork from Miss Brownie and head back to Mayor Onion. Of course, the mayor still isn't satisfied, and he sends me to the Forbidden Forest to grab some weird goop. On the way there, it's time to start turning in some quests for the Veggieville residents. I found this thing called manga in the Bro, I'm gonna literally kill this person. And tried to replicate the art style. Hope you like it. It may be old, but I can still draw some heckin' cuties. Turnip John. Oh my god, this is so freaking accurate. This is like 70% of the people watching this video. You destroyed a waifu! How could I? I also head back to Graffiti Guy, who gives me a whole heart fruit in exchange for the spray can. After finishing off the farmhouse, the IRS is cleared out once again, giving me passage into the Forbidden Forest. I finally find the way over to the girl's missing phone, and Turnip Boy shows off his chaotic side. Oh, the phone, okay. I changed the password! Oh my god, Turnip Boy, why would you do that? I find Annie again in her research shack out here in the forest, where she tasked me with finding a mural stuck behind a fence that she just can't get past. Sounds like something that's extremely not my problem, but she's got a key, so we gotta do her dirty work. Whatever gets me to the goop fastest. I'll tell you about my forest goop. I was sprinkling on your mother. On the way, I rip up another wanted sign after seeing the bounty in my head is all the way up to $2 whole now. The next room introduces the game's next major mechanic, pedal portals. Not only can these portals transport Turnip Boy, they can also transport anything you kick or push into them, like bombs or the melon movers. After a little bit of trial and error, I get the hang of these puzzles and I make my way to Annie's mural and flex my artistic muscles. Annie drops some mushroom giant lore on us before giving us the key and sending us south to a place that she called the Ancient Turnip Patch. I'm really optimistic about this one. Is it finally time to find our people? Because I'm an expert at thinking with portals, I make it to the patch pretty quickly. But what I'm greeted with is far from the turnip-populated Eden I was expecting. Oh my god, what happened to the turnip patch? They've all been ransacked. Oh, I found this turnip. Why is its face? Why isn't it moving? Yeah, what the heck? This is like weird and bad and creepy, and I'm kind of scared. What the heck? But I hardly have any time to dwell on the creepiness of this place before I stumble onto the next boss battle. After chasing off a weirdly huge deer, I'm rewarded with the potted portal, allowing me to make my own portal wherever I want and really opening the door for more wacky portal puzzles. I make my way back to Annie and she gives me one last key and sends me west. At this point, I really have to admit, this world is not what I thought it would be. I was not expecting this at all. I thought this was gonna be some stupid little, like, oh my god, deep-a-deep-a-dee. He's not supposed to be committing tax evasion. No, this is dark and twisted. After finding some acorns that appear to have gained sentience after falling into the toxic waste around here, I finally get to the bottom of the mystery. Why deer so big? Oh, he's been taking dips in the sauce. A cruel member of nature. Oh no. He's addicted to toxic waste. With the stag taken down, I head back to Annie, and she gives me the explorer hat for finishing off her quest. Hey, Turnip Boy's glowing and creating all life around him. You know, that's fine. That's probably fine. I try not to think too hard about my impending radiation as I head back to Mayor Onion with the goop. I grab a leaf from this suddenly real estate-obsessed acorn to see if there's any other side quests I can start knocking out on my way back home. I solve a bomb puzzle that required the potted portal for a heart fruit, and then return the phone to the girl who lost it. In a story ripped from the headlines, she asked me to sign a petition to save Flip-Flop, which, like, somehow this game is old enough that this has circled back around to being relevant again. Back in town, I get my next marching orders from the mayor, head to Weapon Woods to get a laser pointer. Sure thing, dude. First, though, I deliver the leaf to the real estate agent who agrees to sell the acorn the land he's standing on in exchange. What a deal! And I got another thing to rip through the acorn's deed. I make it to the hatch the mayor told me about, but the IRS chuds haven't figured out a way to get in. They direct me to the old potato guarding the graveyard. After some bargaining and learning about his morbid business practices, the gate that's been blocking me the whole game finally opens up. Most of the stuff in here I can dig up with my sword, like this amazing top hat. To get through here, I have to solve the puzzle's riddles, or like the Lost Woods, I get sent packing back to the start. I also find some more lore on the Rigsby family that owned the farmhouse. I think we're gonna need MatPat to come out of retirement for this one, or I could just do it. Hold on. Were the Turnip Boy humans trying to find the secret to eternal life? Wow, it's like he's still here. After some incredible logic skills, otherwise known as guessing, I pass this pumpkin's final test and am rewarded with the golden shovel. I can't believe that actually worked. I don't even really understand the logic logic I used myself. No, wait. Tots is stealing the golden one and leaving me with the old rusted shovel. Oh, well, I take my well-earned sword upgrade and prepare to head back to the hatch. With that, I can enter the bomb bunker. And I can only assume that everyone down here was having a, really chill time. Rip up some boring safety measures before things start getting really weird. What the heck? Oh my god, is that somebody's imprint? Oh, that's a real person. What? What the frick? I ordered an Xbox controller. I find a newspaper in the bedroom reporting that the bombs were being dropped apparently to stop the virus. Sounds like a good old-fashioned American approach. I found the hair dye one of the townsfolk was looking for, then I head back to where those spooky shadows disappeared to. Ah, this goo makes me do strange things. Oh my god, it reversed all my controls. That was very trippy. Things just keep getting darker. I find Liz's diary entry about her brother Matt hasn't come back from war. This is getting really sad now, so I'm just gonna rip that up. I realize that I need to get into the glowing cabinet. But how? This bomb doesn't blow it up. It just lights it on fire when I water it. So how do I solve this puzzle? I just spread it with myself? Oh my god. I can't believe that was actually the solution. The hazmat suit acquired, I can light myself on fire to both solve puzzles and mow down enemies. Finally, I tracked down those shadows, but it turns out the real boss was behind me. Ew! Oh, what the heck? Oh my god, Frisk? Liz, the mutated human. Ew! Oh my god, I have to kill her? Oh my god, it's horrible! God, she's like kicking my butt. Bro, mutated human got hands. Oh my god, this is kind of hard. Okay, I gotta get on fire. Then I gotta hit her. Boom, boom. Just spam, just spam. Oh, no, no, no. I'm about to die. Oh my god, I don't want to die. This is supposed to be a baby game. I died. Oh no. On the second try, though, things go much smoother. I summon my inner caveman and figure out how to use fire and take her down with a few hearts to spare. I just get the fire on her and then run. Take this, you clod. It's not my fault you got freaking radioactive radiation poisoning or whatever. Nice! Take that, Liz! Good riddance. Oh, boo-hoo! My brother Matt's not here. Oh, boo-hoo. I didn't remember freaking asking, bro. I grab the laser pointer and get ready to leave this depressing place behind. Before returning the laser pointer to Mayor Onion, I have to make a quick stop to deliver the hair dye to Edgar. He gives me a new, hairdo for my troubles. Oh my god! Oh, ew! Oh my god, that is so cursed. I bring back the laser pointer to Mayor Onion just to learn that it's the last piece he needed for his master plan. After scoffing at us for not knowing what's below our own home, he absconds below the greenhouse and tells us even Old Man Lemon won't help us now. What could he possibly have to do with this whole thing? I guess Old Man Lemon wasn't as senile as I thought and tells me that my dad, Don Turnipchino, ran the mafia here with Lemon as the hitman and Onion as the consigliere? Mayor Onion, though, he had other plans. He did the most disgusting, vile, immoral thing imaginable. He formed a government. Oh, and I also find out that he's hoarding a nuclear bomb under the basement, a bomb that Don Turnipchino wanted to destroy. Oh my god, a bomb! According to our research, whatever beings lived on the planets before were destroyed by these devices. We need to dismantle this if we want to protect our future. I'll have Onion do that. But he didn't. Oh. I probably shouldn't. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, probably. But I got an achievement, so... Huge brain gamer moment from yours truly right here. I keep moving through the bunker where I find Mayor Onion's manifesto and rip it to shreds like it deserves. I make it all the way to the Don's office where I found the letter he left for me. You'll be the biggest gangster of us all. I know you'll make the Turnipchino name proud. It's a real tearjerker, but there's no time for sentimentality. Under his instructions, I rip it up and head deeper into the bunker. You think you're a wise guy, eh? How did you get in here so fast? Whack 'em, you idiot radishes! Oh my god, the IRS! It stands for Irritable Radish Squad. They're no match for me, but Mayor Onion, he uses the incredible power of political corruption to engage his magical girl transformation into the next boss. He might have a giant fork and a Spartan laser at his disposal, but I'm much too fast for him. And before long, I take him down and get the achievement for committing tax evasion. Wow, if overthrowing the government is that easy, then what the hell were those numbskulls doing on January 6th? He even asked if he'd think I wouldn't notice that I've ripped up every single tax document. It turns out, though, that this isn't the end of Mayor Onion. Guess what? Get nuked, kiddo! No! Don't do it! Oh my god. Did it work? Did he do it? Oh my god, we lived! Oh my god. Dude is crazy. Well, he blew up the whole town just because he lost. Honestly, epic of him. That's girl bossing. There's one last fight against the newly ascended God Onion. How am I even gonna fight this guy? The radish stuck in the greenhouse says I gotta find the rest of the IRS. That's really our best bet? I have to trust in the IRS? But quickly, I find Chad, and he sacrificed himself to dunk a bomb onto the God Onion. Despite my best efforts to find some other way of damaging him, nothing works, so this is gonna have to be how I take him down. Oh, I see what I gotta do. I gotta save him. Okay. Never thought I'd be the one saving the IRS. Oh my lord. Okay. I think that worked. Did I get him out? No, it didn't work. Okay. Then I gotta put one here. Okay, dodge. This attack actually really hurts if it hits. Get on fire. Take the fire over here. Perfect. Oh, crap. I'm gonna keep clicking the wrong button all the way to the end of this game, aren't I? Okay. Run! Oh, I clicked the wrong button again. Oh my god, this music goes so hard. Oh, I clicked. How many times am I gonna click the wrong button? Oh my god. Go, go, go. Oh, Raphael. Raphael. Hello, boy Turnip. I saw what Chad did. I will do the same. Give me the boom bloom. No. They're dying for me. Or I guess for the world. You, my boy. Go, boy Turnip. You must save the world. How do I do that? Okay, I got all your friends back. The IRS has done their duty, I think. Oh, you got out! I'm finally out of the greenhouse, but I saw what both Chad and Raphael did. It seems like that freaky's getting weaker, but I'm not into that jazz. You can fend for yourself, I swear to much. Don't kick that boom bloom at me. Oh, sorry, dude. Pigs must be use their purpose. Dude, what the heck? Yeah! Eat my butt, man. Yeah. That's what you get for trying to be a god, tax god thing. Oh my god, poor little Turnip Boy. It's owned by Turnip Boy. And I ripped it up. Honestly, I feel pretty great about the amount of stuff I was able to find before beating the final boss for the first time. I found and ripped every single rippable document, so now there's just one thing left to do. Hats. And after that, more hats. Two things open up when I reload the game. First, the Limitless Line, and second, this cave and rocky ramp. I decided to check out the Limitless Line area first. I didn't expect there to be a post-game in this game. Ah, stupid pig. Okay, Binding of Isaac. This train is basically a boss rush with some roguelike elements to it. After taking down each boss, you're rewarded with an item that increases your combat ability in some way. The plastic fangs can let you heal on an enemy death. The explosive keg can make enemies explode on death. Coffee gives you a speed boost, that kind of thing. The best item turned out to be the lighter by far. Every time you hit an enemy, they have a random chance of lighting on fire, and that's by far the quickest way to take down these bosses. After taking down the pig, cat, and stag, the next boss would be Mayor Onion, but instead it's the train's conductor. This dude is by far the fastest enemy I've seen in the game yet, and it looked like he was gonna body me the first time around. But little did he know, I have 723 hours in Binding of Isaac. Ah, Ninja Star. Oh my god, what the heck? Ah, what the heck? Came out of nowhere on me. Okay. Ah! Oh my god. I'm getting bodied by this guy. Okay, I just need to take it slow and I can win. Wait for him to attack. Hit him. Okay. Oh, crap! Boom! Okay, the strategy is just like... when he... Okay, he's gonna... Okay, I just need one more hit on him. Oi! Nice! Oh, we did it. Oh my god, that would have been bad if I died there. I learned that this train really is limitless, as this boss rush continues until you die. And the game gets harder every time you go through the line of bosses, with enemies getting all sorts of buffs on subsequent trips. I get an achievement for beating the first round, but I'm gonna need a ton of the tickets I'm given for killing these bosses if I want all the hats. I realize this is gonna be an insane grind, so I decide to finish out all the other quests in the game first. Like bridging the gap between Turnip Boy and his family's biggest rivals, the Pickle Gang. I go fetch a hammer from this extremely shady carrot and slip it through his jar. Not only does the pickle give me a fedora, I got a heart fruit for releasing him. And with that upgrade in our hands, it's back to the Limitless Line. And I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, this was a horrifying grind. In order to buy all these available hats from the store, we're gonna need 140 tickets. In each run, you get like 6 of them. So I spent hours just grinding away on this stupid roguelike train. No joke, this grind more than doubled my playtime in this game because there's just so many hats to buy. Hey, I get it. It's a short game and you wanted to give people a reason to keep playing it beyond the main story. So you added this cute little roguelike mini mode. But did you have to hide 14 hats behind it? Dear Lord. Not to mention the combat is super shallow, and since you're just facing off against the same 4 bosses each time, it gets mind-numbingly boring very fast. Well, I guess there is one new enemy. Oh, I was just going through trying to get tickets. What's going on here? Apparently this dude's name is Jeffrey, and he has a 5% chance of appearing in any non-boss room after you've beaten the first loop of the train. He's a nasty fight, one of the fastest enemies in the game, and able to use some of the Turnip Boy's tools against me. Thankfully, I purchased lighter on this run, which turns out to be absolutely broken against the dark Turnip Boy. There's one of the last achievements in the game down. But besides Jeffrey, it's all the same. This is just an unnecessary blemish on what was just such a fun and silly game. After 4.5 total hours of grinding out on the Limitless Line, I finally got all the tickets I need need and buy myself the conductor's hat. But I'm still not done, apparently. Thank God for this psychic kitty, as it tells me I need to facilitate a drug deal for the construction worker all the way back in the first dungeon, which I do, no questions asked. But I'm still not done. I then have to serve as the messenger for Tots the Potato and his dad back in the icebox to get the bird hat. I truly can't think of anything else. I head back to the cat to see if I missed anything, and he's gone, replaced with a heart fruit. I grab it, and there it is. 100% completion of Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion in just about 6 hours. Most of it spent on that stupid train. This game was really charming though, and since it was so short, it would have been really easy for Snoozy Kazoo to release a sequel that was basically an expansion of the world we've already visited in Vegieville and the surrounding areas. Zelda-like formula is tried and true, and they've already proved they can more than execute it. So naturally, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, the 2024 sequel to Tax Evasion, is a procedurally generated roguelike. Did you really like the train that much, guys? I booted up and picked the more difficult playstyle B. B for not a baby, of course. Despite what my comments might think. I'm immediately greeted with a cutscene. It's only been 2 days since the events of Tax Evasion, but a lot has changed. My total victory of Mayor Onion didn't bring peace about the land. No, actually the exact opposite. Delenti of the Pickle Gang tells me that a civil war has broken out. Ever since you defeated that egomaniac Mayor Onion, Vegieville has fallen to ruin. There's war, infighting, tax fraud. There's only one thing to do at a time like this, and that's to use this opportunity to make money. You know, the Pickle Gang always seemed cool despite our decades-long rivalry, so I'm down with this plan. Delenti then takes us back to his headquarters, and I start moving around a bit. Right away, I can feel that this game is an entirely new engine, with it much more focused on range combat and frankly more intuitive controls than Tax Evasion. It's tutorial time where I learn about the new combat controls, including the ability to shake down innocents. With that done, Delenti tells me to get into the truck. From there, I head to the game's main hub, the Botanical Bank, lorded over by Stinky, who definitely is not villain coded at all. And now that we're in the actual bank, it's time to get robbing. Anyone and anything in this bank is fair game, and I get to work using my newfound shakedown powers to get that bag. The only catch here is that I'm on a timer. The Pickle Gang has figured out a way to jam the communications, but only for 3 minutes. Let that timer expire, and the cops will be us like we're the sweetest slop in the trough. There's a lot of banks to explore, and not a whole lot of time. I also have to pay attention to which characters are enemies, which characters are robbable chumps, and which characters I can talk to for quests. The construction beat informs me that I'll need a pickaxe to get past these statues, and then I run into someone who confirms that one of my favorites from Tax Evasion has survived the carnage of the past 2 days. This painting? It's a famous streamer. Her name is Slay Queen 32. Oh my god, she lives on. Wait, you know her? Oh, more than know her. She commissioned me for this painting. She's gonna have it up in her background for her stream setup. I'm a huge simp. I will say though, she's been a little quiet ever since I started finalizing the design. Oh no. Do you think you could talk to her about payment? I'm just a little nervous, and you know her, so it might be easier for you to do it. Oh my god, this is so accurate to life. Streamers not paying their artists. A lot of the bank is blocked off right now, so I explore what I can while the timer ticks down. I run into Zacorn, and remember him? I sold him real estate in the last game. So if you've been paying attention, this is a bit of a reveal. We're actually back in Vegieville. The bank has just been plopped right on top of it. Do not ask me how that happened in 2 days, though. And he introduces me to the roguelike element of this game, the elevators. As part of the bank's security system, these elevators are rigged to go to random floors in the event of something like, you know, a turnip assault on the bank. And he tells us this means we're gonna have to make multiple runs at robbing this bank. You know, that's cool with me. You can see where they were starting with the limitless line back in Tax Evasion. Thankfully, this place is much more fleshed out. The elevator sits me out into an ordinary office, and I check out what I can. There is more people to talk to here. I activate a quest from a butt coin miner. That definitely won't be the bane of my existence later in this run, and I also learn about safes, which I'll need another item to open. I explore what I can in this office, taking out the incompetent security staff and realizing I could pick up the dropped weapons. But most of this place is still closed off to me, and the timer's running out. So I skedaddle back to the trunk, and we head back to the base before the cops can catch us. Delenti reveals to us our ultimate goal, the mysterious motherlode, which is basically like a whole lot of money we gotta get. The time back at the base between bank robberies basically serves as our shop phase. There's only a couple things we can do right now, like hop on the dark web thanks to Annie and buy a laser pointer off Craigslist, which I need to bust open those safes. There's also an item shop run by Robo Raphael, the newly robotic ex-IRS guy, and eventually I'll be able to get weapons from these two guys up in the corner. For now, it's back to the bank for run number 2. Now that I have a sense of what's in here, it's time to really start making money. Whoa, I got someone's smartphone. Yo, finessed. Oh my god! Expensive butt plug, let's go. I roll up to the elevator again. It drops me off at another ordinary office, but this one's got a different layout. This run was awesome. I maxed out my money and earned an achievement for it, cracked my first safe, and activated a truly unfortunate quest. Mostly because he has our divorce papers. Okay, that's what the next game should be called. Turnip Boy divorces several people. I even got away with a couple of food-based weapons that I scavenged from dead bodies. The weapon guys here back at base inform me that I can recycle these weapons, and with a high enough weapon level, they'll even be able to sell me improved versions that won't require ammo. And of course, getting all the weapons is required for 100%ing this game. Before heading back for run 3, I purchased the pickaxe so I can knock down those statues in the bank. While I'm there, Annie says she thinks there's more going on at this bank than meets the eye, and entrusts us with another one of our 100% checklists. I had to take photos of all the weird things happening at the bank, so hopefully she can figure out what's going on. With my pickaxe in hand, I now have somewhere else to explore in the bank besides the random elevator. Behind the statues is an old friend, Graffiti Guy, who's leading some sort of revolution back here. I snap a photo of the uprising and grab the red crayon from his apprentice so I can do some activism and destroy all this terrible rich guy's art. The first time on this run, I let the time expire. The cops show up, but they're pretty few and far between at first, so I decide they aren't really a threat. I go to turn in Graffiti Guy's quest for a hat before making a mad dash through the cops back to the truck. Oh crap, 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 crap. Oh crap, I can only take no. Oh no! No! I did it all for a hat. My first death means I lost a ton of money. The worst possible consequence imaginable. Consider my lesson learned. Because of that death, I can barely stock up before heading back for run number 4. I do feel like I'm getting the hang of this game's movement and the layout of this hotel now. The one thing I could buy, a wallet upgrade, allows me to stock even more cash. With 40 seconds left before the cops arrive, I decide to check out this area to the left of Graffiti Guy's foyer. The Sergeant! Yeehaw! Oh god. Why is he shooting t-shirts? Okay, he's in his last phase. All right, Cowboy, I'm giving you one last shot to surrender here, so drop your gun and stick your hands up. Wait, you don't have hands. Never mind, get him, boys! What the heck? Uh-oh, I'm taking lots of damage. Come on, don't die. Nice, we killed him! Defeat Yeehaw. Yeah, nice. Okay, we gotta get out of here immediately. That was a close one. But I clutch it out and get some pretty serious rewards. Weapons, money, but most importantly, the green key card that opens up even more of this bank to me. But that'll have to wait for later because I'm not messing around with the cops this time. I craft some weapons and do some shopping at the base and find out that apparently somebody bought Slay Queen's bathwater off the dark web. And you know what? Good for you, Queen. Secure that bag. It's my 5th time in the bank, but the game really opens up to me now that I have the green key card. After doing my normal round, I go through the first green door I can open, going up from Graffiti Guy's foyer. What is with all the skulls? What the heck? Who died? What the heck? This is morbid. Yeah, I was wondering about that whole nuclear fallout thing from the last game. I guess Stinky is just keeping his problems hidden away out of view. I enter the seed stock, a massive area full of new people to talk to, like this super cool guy. I see these people saying, I put in well over 100 hours into camping and it's great. That's nothing. Most of us can easily put 300 hours into camping. I've seen people who can only have their backpack and claim to be campers. Come talk to me when you pick a sweet up tent like mine and we can be friends. Sincerely, all the actual campers. Oh my god, that's so true to life. That's me when I make a video. Just give me $1,000. And every single person is like, oh, you put in 1,000 hours into Stardew? I put in 10,000. Dude, get some freaking friends, man. There's also more random elevators to check out, which is huge. Between this area and the main lobby, I now get twice as many chances to explore the bank and find new rooms, like DJ Sizzle's home base over here. If I kill enemies with the weapons DJ Sizzle gives me, I'll collect souls that I can exchange later for new songs. So yeah, this is absolutely going to be a soul grind, but I'll be back for that later. One of the craziest parts of this game is that you never know which games are going to be available to you. So you might know that you need to finish a quest in this office or deliver souls to DJ Sizzle. You're completely at the mercy of the security system as to whether or not you can make it there on a given run. After hamming it up with a few more NPCs, like this carrot that wants us to join his cardboard cult, a cranberry that wants us to bring Manwa to her dead grandma, very normal stuff. I find my greatest enemy from tax evasion, the limitless lying, not again! Oh wait, it just turns out it's a fast exit point from the bank. Thank God I never want to see that stupid train again. Back at the base, I see I'm gonna need a lot more money. The cardboard box alone costs a ridiculous $8,000, which might just be the only empty box more useless than a PS5. I did upgrade my weapons and buy some passive upgrades like extra bullet damage first though, so I'm feeling pretty powerful. At this point, I got a pretty clean route through the bank that will get me the maximum amount of money every time. My focus is just raking in cash for now, but I'm also keeping an eye for more quest lines like this Pie who wants me to find a bunch of pet rocks for her. I didn't get too much new stuff on this run, but that's okay because I was absolutely stacking that paper. After being Yeehaw again for some weapons, I head through the green door in his room and find an area with a load of NPCs, opening up tons of quests throughout the bank. This area has tons of collectibles for me, and I max out my wallet quickly before dipping into the rest of the bank to see if I can resolve any quest or get a good roll on the random elevator. Hey Turnip, why are you on my land? I don't have any money. Here, take my scalp and tears. I'm in pain, but I have real estate. That's the American dream, brother. Other than that, I didn't find much, and despite making a bag on that run, I'm still 500 shy of being able to afford the box. So I decide to not shop and run it back right away. I'm starting to get better at recognizing different layouts of the ordinary offices, and this time, I know it's one I haven't seen before. Not only does it have some big money for me in the form of these silver safes. I also get another quest from this Ravioli, who's a huge fan and wants me to find a pierogi and shake him down for a good food certificate that he stole. This run also introduced me to the Shroominati, who won't let me into their awesome club until I talk to the recruiter. I find the Grape, who was ranting about the Great Mush before, and bam! We have an incredible community of believers who dedicate their lives to the Great Mush. Are you sure you're up to snuff? Wait, you've got the glow! You must be oh, from the last game. Here, take our passcode. This should help. Rejoice, our chosen one is here. I found the cult password. Oh, cool. Always wanted to be in a cult. Which is why I'm so happy to thank the sponsor of today's video, Scientology. And not long after, I take the train back and have more than enough money to finally grab that cardboard box. I snag it and some C4 from Greg's list and head back in. I also got what would wind up being my most used gun in this game, the grenade launcher. Okay, what does this grenade launcher do? That seems really good. Oh my god! That's all I need, baby. The lobby elevator gives me a new area to check out right away, and look who I found! Our queen has returned. Surely she's gonna do the right thing and pay her artist. Okay, this should suffice. Shout out on my channel, so all she really needs to kick off her career. No. Nothing! No! I make a killing here in the vault, eventually grabbing a $2,000 jewel as my reward for blasting that vault door open with some C4. This is where the randomness bites me a bit. I have a few quests that I know I can complete at this point, like giving the divorce papers to Miss Lime, but whether or not I can get to their offices and finish them off is completely on the whims of the elevators. Irregardless, I complete my typical loop, max out my wallet, take down Yeehaw again for more weapons, and head back to the base. I almost made 9K on this run. I'm getting this bank robbery thing down to a science, but it's not enough for me to buy any of the story progression items, so I spend on some upgrades and go back in for more. I find the soon-to-be ex-Miss Lime's office again and deliver the divorce papers, and I'm rewarded with a very fancy hat. Damn, when my parents got divorced, all I got was some lame nude stepdad and hours of therapy. I'm starting to figure out that some of the rooms, like these ordinary offices, aren't worth my time if I don't have a quest to finish there. $100? Chump change for a guy like me. So I move on and use my new cardboard box to get past that carrot and open up the back of the seed stock. Here I learn a little bit about how everything went wrong here. See, Stinky tried to host his own version of the Fire Festival, and the boss, well, it's even worse than those Fire Festival sandwiches. Ew, he's gooping. What the hell's your problem, man? Okay, we gotta dodge all these bullets. Boom, we got a new gun. Then we just go, brrr, it's like a flamethrower, I see now. I get it now. Oh, is he weakened? Oh, get him, get him. Oh, we killed him right here. Oh, that was easy. I get the blue key card and open up some more doors, but I'm gonna need the lantern to progress beyond this boss fight, so I prepare to head out and see if I can knock out any quests on my way back. I find the realtor Blueberry and finally learn the lesson of real estate too. They give me the rock house, making a dent in the pet rock collection for that pie I forgot about. I visit DJ Sizzle's room again, and it turns out that I can farm souls off the cops who are now chasing after me. The wanted meter's ticking up, but it doesn't really feel like I'm in much danger. Honestly, it feels like a perfect time to grind, because enemies normally don't spawn in here, and it's a nice confined space to farm out the pig. But it turns out that wanted level 5 is a problem. Screw it, I'm just gonna gas the bank. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Oh my god, I was not expecting this. Holy crap, what the frick? Oh my god, this dude's a psychopath. I was not expecting this to happen. Holy crap, oh my god, I can't believe he gassed the bank. I was not expecting that to happen when it got to 5 stars. Okay, I learned my lesson. Jeez. It's all good, though. I buy a disposable camera for the weird cryptid hunters back behind the boxes, and then I head back for my 11th run through the bank. I find a new room this time, the locker room, where Conductor Onion from that damn train is hanging out, hankering for his sody pop. This also unlocks a locker that I can use to store weapons, and I can snag them when I'm back at the base, which will help me unlock weapons even faster. I deliver the camera to the cryptid hunters for a new hat, and find yet another new room, this one behind a pentagram. What followed would be spookier than anything I could have ever imagined. Who is this? Cran. Whipping the soul out of my little body. Body was pretty cringe, but I got a new... When did I do that? I got a hot new wife now. I could be the queen of the other side. Ooh, I know my little grandchildren. Quenquissa's worried about me. She has every right to be upset with you. I can't do this, man. I just gotta... What do you want? I reincarnate... Yes, I have your manga. I can't. I'm actually crying at the fact that you're doing this right now. We get it. Just get a freaking VTuber model and move on with your life. Don't subject us to all this. There's a fight against waves of enemies just beyond Cran. I mow them down and am rewarded with a bunch of ridiculously sick guns. Whoa, what the heck is this? What? That's actually insane. I snag these, take them back to the base, complete the rest of my loop as usual, and head back with around 8,000 in my pocket. Fortunately, I still need to grind for the lantern. I check my phone messages though, and see I've unlocked a bunch of new hats, including one that would probably be my favorite in the whole series if not for one thing. Oh my god, the Doug Dimmadome hat! You're joking. How is that real? Oh my god, that's amazing. It kind of makes it hard to see, so I do not think I will play with it for very long, but holy crap, this is amazing. The next run finally brings me back to the Shroominati, which gives me a bunch bunch of quests I'll be working on for basically the rest of the game, mostly revolving around killing a huge number of specific enemy types. On my way out, I returned to Krangelica to finish off her Manwa quest, and oh my god, not Turnip-chan. I mean, it's honestly good art. I can't even be mad. This time, I've scooped up enough money to be able to afford the lantern and push deeper into the bank. It proves its worth immediately, as I find a $10,000 item not long after I get into the dark room. This is a huge weight off my shoulders. Not just because I love getting that money, but because I know there's an achievement for stealing $1 million, and I was absolutely dreading the grind for that. But the way the numbers are growing up, I'm not too worried about it now. There's goop all over the place here, and it'll get you if you're not careful. I meet up with King Gob, a self-professed former vegetarian who asked us to find out news on the peace treaty. Unfortunately, I'm not careful, and the goop gets me on the way out, costing me big time, because losing out on that $10,000 item means I can't afford the very boots that would protect me from the goop that ended this run. I go back in. I'd forgotten to deliver the payment to Slay Queen's artist, mostly because, you know, it's fake. Honestly, I'm kind of dreading this. I'm trying to play cool, and she stopped talking to me. I have so many bills now. Rent, food. Wait, what's this? Exposure bucks! Wait, can I buy anything with this? Well, gotta figure something out now. Other than that, my plan for this run was really simple. I need to get those boots ASAP. My goal is to get in, get that 10k item from the dark room, and get out. Mission accomplished, boots acquired. I've also recycled enough weapons to unlock the rocket launcher, but honestly, I think I preferred the grenade launcher. I head up as far as I can this time, opening up one of the blue key doors and coming up across another goopy dark room. I'm fully spec'd out for this though now, so it's no problem. And this is where that pierogi's been hiding. I'm gonna show him what's what. Please, sir, no more. Spare. No, I know what you did to the pierogi, or the ravioli. You're the pierogi. This day is almost as bad as when the orphanage kicked me out for being too oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh god, the orphanage kicked him out. Please, this is all I have left. My birth certificate. My parents left me this before they died in a grease fire. Oh, he took his freaking birth certificate. Oh my god, I feel terrible. That's what you get for messing with our boy Ravioli. I find another photo op as I progress through this room. Extremely sus if I do say so myself. Then I find one of the more messed up obstacles I've encountered in this series, and that is saying something. What the actual heck is this? This is horrifying. I also run into a garlic that tells me their stinky son. After depressing the hell out of me, Little Stonkle gives me the saddest drawing ever to leave on Stinky's desk. I start the chain for another illegal drug deal with this extremely inconspicuous blueberry and get his wood. I take another photo of, just a guy. The game says reminds me of Stinky. Wait, is this supposed to be him? I have a feeling we're gonna have another one of those absurd lore drops coming up. I finish my loop through the bank, I complete the drug deal, and give the wood to the dragon fruit in exchange for another pet rock. This time, I let my bank time expire and hang around for a bit. Mushroom Cultist quest requires to kill the cops that'll be coming after us once the timer runs out, so I decide I should spend some more time at the end of each run farming. This was a very profitable run, earning us over $20,000. The food folk separator, which I assume I need to break up that extremely messed up wall, costs $30,000 though, so it's back to the mines. This run, I find a new character, Gimblar the Goblin, who is not renouncing his veganism. Though Gimblar isn't interested in eating us though, he thinks he can use us. So I'll have to find some fake veggies to feed him to get him off my back. I find the weird blue kiwi and his orange friend from earlier, and it turns out that he's actually the key to the goblin peace treaty. If you haven't realized by now, the kiwi is so uncanny because it's actually a goblin in disguise. I return the peace treaty and become knighted. I am now Sir Turnip Boy. Seriously, the text box and everything changes for the rest of the game. I love those little kind of details in games like this. On my way out, I'm lucky enough to run into DJ Sizzle and get a chance to kill two birds with one stone, farming souls and cops for as long as I can before they gas the place again. I crossed the 100,000 total rob threshold for an achievement and have more than enough to grab the separator from the dark web. I also show some photos to Anna, and she says that the weird portrait does look like Stinky. She said he must have been the guy who owned it in the before times, but now this all has me wondering, is Stinky gonna be a human? How does that work? I deliver the good food certificate to the ravioli and get another rock. And no, despite my deepest hopes, these guys do not count as three. I make my way back to the wall of food and bust out the separator. Behind this wall is the third boss fight, a character we've known since Tax Evasion, but not in this form. Mecha Chad, the idiot incarnate. Oh bro, you're really not engaged right now. Can you stay in your A game with slime video playing on your screen? What? It's an actual slime video playing on my screen. Oh my god, it's really distracting me. Oh my god. I'm not even joking. I really want to look at it. I want to look at it so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so hard. Holy crap, I really want oh my god. Okay, I'm looking at it for a second. How about a soap video? Oh, those are worse. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, there's two. Oh my god, I want to look at it so bad. Oh, all I want to do is look at the soap. Oh, I bet you it's so satisfying. Holy crap, that was so hard. Oh my god. Every bone in my ADHD body was ringing. This gives us another key card and access to a huge new area of the bank down below. I talked to the spirit medium who tells me I have a dead sister who I owe $20. I think I'll be able to pay her back, especially after finding the absurd $100,000 item right behind the medium. Kinda makes me feel foolish for grinding out money a couple hours ago, but I hardly have any time to explore down here as the wanted levels are ticking up and I have no easy shortcut out of the area. And right now I have quite a bit to lose. It's a scramble, but I do manage to make it out alive, and I actually took down a bunch of cops and guards and farmed so many souls in the process. Now that's what I call a profitable run. With 142,000 to spend and only the 10k limitless train ticket in the shop, I splurge on upgrades here. Also unlocked the chainsaw, a pretty devastating melee weapon. Unlocking that basement area also opened up some more elevators, not only giving me more places to check out each run, but also unlocking some more shops. Like this one, Lab, where an extremely out of place dog scientist is waiting for me. Like, I have no clue what's going on here. I'm definitely missing some sort of reference. Oh, he looks pretty disappointing. He just looks like a regular fox. I thought he was gonna be like this behemoth. Not only do I get a fox hat for my efforts, but more importantly, she called me a good pup. I once again secure a massive bag for this run and also knock out another quest. I found an actual blueberry on the ground and drew a face on it, which was enough to trick that vegan goblin into trading me for another pet rock, getting me halfway through the rock collection. I head back to the base with well over 100,000 once again, and I am loving the way scaling is ramping up quickly in this game. Honestly, it's getting to the point where I don't even have much to do with this money. I've just about bought Robot Raphael out of upgrades, just missing the last wallet upgrade. My next time in the bank, I finally find the Buttcoin miner's precious GPU. Surely this won't take me 3 hours to resolve. I find myself back at Labs where I get absolutely decimated by a harder version of the Super Fox fight. Thankfully, this is just for fun, so I'll never be coming back here again. Bye! This time around, I keep exploring the basement where I run into a very creatively carved pumpkin who informs me I'll have to build a bridge to get past, which kind of stumped me. I try the other side where I run into my old mailbox who is extremely steamed about getting replaced by an app. Thank God that'll never happen to me. Please subscribe. I can't compete with AI influencers. I keep exploring and pick up some sick new guns like the Infinity Gauntlet here. What does this say? Add to the shot. Games... What? I can't read what it says. Short. Game sucks. Game bad. Too short. I get another picture, this one with my new bud, the Rotting Goblin, who apparently got the idea of tripping into nuclear waste from me. I also find the vault room, this one with a real kiwi who's supposed to meet up with a watermelon, but went to the wrong vault room. It's my job to now deliver the contraband. This definitely highly poisonous Garfield mug. Seriously, dude, are you trying to kill your friend? By the time I finish up this run through the bank, I've got enough money to knock out the rest of the robo shop, but I don't have enough money for the build a bridge kit, so it's back to the grind. Not only do I manage to pick up a fat 300 stack on this run, I also managed to finish up the soul farming for DJ Sizzle. He gives me a pet rock, and I'm excited to never come back here. That's plenty of cash for the build a bridge kit. Time to build a bridge. Bro, get boned. Wait, am I actually building it out of bones? Oh my god, that is so dark. Exploring beyond the bridge, I finally find another selfie opportunity. Looks kind of rough out there. And then we find one of the most messed up dudes in the entire world against some pretty stiff competition. The only problem is, I just don't know if I can ethically go on. My hypothesis is once I zap it with a bunch of electricity, this thing wakes up, but then what happens? Does each individual part have its own thoughts, feelings? Am I creating one big... Bro! You are effed in the head. Despite my clear position on his actions, Buddy won't act until we get the thinker's thoughts on the matter. I keep pushing right before I find the fourth boss. What the frick is that? I don't even know what I'm looking at. My brother. Where is my brother? Oh, is this gonna be our sister? I was eating a sandwich when he called and then the bombs dropped. Where is my coffee? The next fight interruption confirms that this is definitely the uncle of Matt and Liz from the first game. My niece, she whispers to me, "What did you do?" Well, I killed her. She was the third boss of tax evasion, corrupted or mutated by the radiation coming off me. So, sorry about that. When you start that fight, you see two shadowy figures run behind a locked door that you can't ever get behind. Apparently in a Reddit AMA, the developers confirmed that those were Liz's parents. They're scared of Turnip Boy. Maybe they survived the aftermath of your fight with Liz. But it seemed like a pretty good bet they didn't make it through the aftermath of the God Onion fight or the war that followed. The sword I get as a reward for this fight is so cool that I decide to never worry about any of that stuff ever again. Like, Jesus, this thing is massive, and I'm gonna use this for the rest of my playthrough, despite its slow attack speed. With the fourth boss defeated, I get the final key card, and we're approaching the end of the game. Stinky calls to yell at us about pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps, and Annie tells me that there's a sewer system under the bank, and that's almost certainly where the mysterious mother lode is hidden. But my mysterious mother lode isn't just beating the game, it's 100%ing it, so I'm not headed there just yet. I find the thinker in the foyer, and surely he's gonna shut down this whole ridiculous Frankenstein experiment, right? Yeah, take this to them. Hopefully it gives them the things they're thinking of. Congratulations. Base? It just says based. Bro, it doesn't get much clearer than that. I find another area beyond the bone bridge that I hadn't been to yet either. There's a weird ghost here that I try to kill, but since I can't, I go up to talk to the pomegranate vampire. Now it's my turn to play matchmaker between him and Cran. I finish up the Frankenberry quest, and obviously this doctor just went ahead and did it anyway. At least his conscience can be clear now. After all this, I have the realization that this ghost I tried to kill is probably my sister. Hey, no hard feelings, right, sis? I take her back to the medium, and she forgives me for the $20 I owe her and says she's happy that I'm doing well. I'm still really confused about this whole sister plot line, but I'm glad that her soul laid to rest, or Turnip Boy got closure, or something like that. I'm not really sure. By the end of this run, I've completed one of the kill quests for the Shruminati, maxed out weapon experience for an achievement, and earned the Atomizer, our ultimate crafted weapon. I turn in the Shruminati quest I've completed and continue matchmaking for the vampire and the dead grandma, and after this run through the bank, I get an achievement for earning $1 million. I can hear you right now. Earning? Well, yeah, my giant sword says so. I earned this fair and square. My reward for the matchmaking quest was the candy ring, which I can give to this blueberry who asked me to find a ring to propose with like half a game ago. I don't really see much else to do here, so it's time to head down into the sewers. I find Rat Friend, who's looking permission from an actual rat to wear the rat hat. I push through the sewer, sure that I'm close to the mother lode, when I run into Old Man Lemon, and he confirms it to me and begs us not to go in. But I'm not gonna listen. The mother lode! Oh my. I promised I wouldn't cry. Look at all the gold! Wait, where's Stinky? Oh my god, all the money. Soon after, I find Stinky, and after informing him of his ongoing child neglect, Stinky drops some serious lore on me that was pretty obvious yet still shocking. You'll suffer the same fate that befell your Wait, you killed my dad? Ah, that stopped you in your tracks. How do you think I got this bank, you sniveling turnip? Mayor Onion came to me to get the job done to restore some dignity to the Turpicino name to all mafioso everywhere. Your father, he had gone too soft for the role of Don. Probably because he had some snot-nosed kids to take care of. What? You're gonna cry? Your father didn't even see it coming. Don't mess with me, Turnip. What? Don't believe me? Go check out that chest over there and see it for yourself. Oh my god, it's FNAF 4 box. What? I found my dad's old things. Dang, button. Me and Dad. No. Aww. I miss my dad. On my way back, I find a hidden room in the sewers and find the most shocking selfie opportunity yet. Oh gosh. Run. Oh my god. That actually scared the ever-living crap out of me. Back at the base, Lunty drops a new plan on us, giving whole new meaning to the phrase, to the moon. That's right, our plan is to strap a bunch of rocket boosters to the bank and literally blow it up to the moon. What could go wrong there? Well, firstly, I can't afford the jet boosters because I lost $1 million diamond when I got killed by who I can only assume was our doppelganger Jeffrey from the first game. So it's back to the bank to steal Stinky's $1 million diamond yet again, and knock out a few quests while we're there. I take the gold ring I found in the mother lode back to the strawberry, finish off the courtship quest, and am rewarded with the last photo I'll ever take. Thankfully, this one doesn't kill me. I find young Stonkel, who's insanely depressing, and get a pet Rocky made to make it look like his old man. Whoops, that's dark. I finally find Conductor Onion's Sody Pop from a girl in the sewers. Just hope he doesn't ask where that came from. And then I find the rat, who graciously grants the rat pass to the rat friend from earlier. Rat. Okay. The rat pass. Is that supposed to be what I think it's supposed to be? Oh my god. Thankfully, all the cash in Stinky's room responds, including the diamonds. I'm free to grab it and return to the base with by far my fattest stack yet, 1.6 million. I'm able to both buy the jet boosters and finish off Annie's photo quest here. Now it's time to move to the final phase of the game. My goal here is to plant these jet boosters I bought off the dark web, and since this requires me to go to every corner of the map, I'm assuming this is going to take a couple runs. Along the way, I look for quests that I still need to knock out, which is where I finish off the Pet Rocks quest, making the pie return to her former glory and earning us another hat. As I'm making my way to plant the boosters, I run into none other than Greg himself. That's right, it's his list. He needs me to buy him some stuff because it's too suspicious if he does it himself. Yeah, that sounds totally normal. He needs a body pillow. Base. I head out to the run early to refresh the elevators and do Greg's dirty work for him. The real reason I'm refreshing the elevators is because of this guy. Yes, one of the very first quests I activated in this entire game. There were multiple ordinary office maps, and every time I thought I found his, I was in some other one, like the one with the ravioli. I honestly have no clue what I'm supposed to be looking for here. Like, that was like a full 8 hours of gameplay ago. I farm swap peppers for the Shruminati quest while I look for this until finally... Oh my god, thank god, why did that take so long? Yep, it's your GPU, buddy. Non-fungus trinkets. Oh, it's an NFT. Oh my god, it's worthless, but it's uniquely yours. Can I wear that? What am I gonna do with an NFT? Oh my god, that's the worst. Other than the kill farming quest, there's just 2 more to go. I gotta deliver Greg's body pillow, and I have to find Kiwi's watermelon friend, who is also in an elevator I haven't seen in seemingly forever. I need to wait for the next run to refresh the elevators, but finally managed to find him, deliver the goods, and earn the hard hat. Then I make my way back to Greg, and try not to think too hard about the horrors he just told me about. To plant the jet boosters, I have to take out the 4 bosses once again. Now though, I have some insane weapons. This big sword is obviously powerful. I mean, it's big sword. But my true best weapon is the money gun. With money now being useless to me, I'm free to use it as ammo to shred through all these bosses. I decide though that I should probably finish all these farming quests before any of the endgame nonsense, which would be absolutely insane if tax evasion taught me anything. After grinding out a couple more runs worth of peach slaughter, I can finally finish the Shroominati quest. I get 2 more hats and get the incredible relief of seeing the complete all tasks achievement pop up. Now it's time for the boss rush. With endgame weapons, these are a breeze. Down goes Yeehaw and Uncle Rigsby, and finally Mecha Chad, despite the irresistible urges caused by the slime video. Boom! Whoa. Oh my god, we're actually bringing this thing to the moon. Holy crap. We flippin' did it, kid! Pina coladas and retirement, here we come! Halt, earthlings! What? Dad? What? Our father? These are extraterrestrials. There's evidence that Turnip Boy's fabled fight with God Onion got the attention of whatever these guys are. We need to slow this bank down, shut off all the boosters, and run for your life! Your bullets do nothing, turn up! This beast is made out of space metal. Then I just gotta run, I guess. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I have to turn them off, I see. Oh, I died. I assume everything's set up. I just have to go launch it. So I gotta turn all the boosters off. I get it now. Okay, I have to go the long way around, I guess. But I can't go this way. How am I supposed to get through here? What the flip? I ordered an Xbox controller. To the moon, Turnip Boy! 3 more to go. Oh my god. Okay, 2 more to go. Let's go! Oh, I can destroy this stuff? Oh, I didn't think I could. Oh, that makes everything so much easier. Oh, okay. Then this is fine. Oh my god, that does not look good. Whatever the frick he's doing over there. What the heck is that? Oh my god, what am I looking at? I died? Oh, come on. Come on, Turnip Boy. Crap, crap, crap. Yes, I needed a full heal so bad. Okay. Oh wait, it's by everybody. Look, now it's like the lemon. Like, who it is, it keeps like changing. What? I'm so confused. This is like the ending of Mother 3. Except there was a lot less K-pop there. Come on, Turnip Boy! Yes! Yes, Turnip Boy! Nice. Oh, I gotta get back to the courtyard. Jeez, goalposts just keep moving with you frickers. I'm doing it just like my pops would have wanted. You proved to be a troublesome earth vegetable. It's no matter. The giant death laser is ready. Hey, kid. What? I've been aimless for a long time, Turnip Boy. I'm getting old, and after being imprisoned in the jar and going through the war, I find myself without purpose. This job was meant to be my final hurrah, and it hasn't exactly gone to plan. It was a pleasure. Oh, you're the son I never had. The son I wish I had. I could never replace your real dad, I know that. But I know I didn't get the chance to give you a proper name. I now name you Don Turnipicino the Second. Diltini, no! Oh my god, no! But at what cost? No, Dill! Diltini, no! Oh my god, everybody we love dies. After the fight, I go to the achievement check, and what the heck? There's still more hats? No way. Oh, wait, I forgot to check my phone. And there they are. Boom. That's 100% of Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, which means I've now 100%ed the entire Turnip Boy series. These games were both a ton of fun, and it was really awesome squeezing in a short game as opposed to like the 100-hour ones I usually do on this channel. Both games have a ton of personality, so I highly suggest you check them out. Let me know what games you want me to 100% next. Bye!